In today's video, we're going to show you step-by-step how to add carbon fiber mirror caps to your G80 M3, and as a bonus, we're adding smoked out sequential turn signals. Hey, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. It helps us get found. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at kiesmotorsports.com. Welcome back to video 2 of our 4-part series where we are adding a massive amount of carbon fiber to my Isle of Man green G80 M3. If you missed the first video, you will notice that we did a slew of carbon basically from the knee down, focusing on things like these little canards. We did this amazing looking front lip. We have these little air ducts over here. We have these side skirts with a really cool fin, and then a really cool diffuser setup. And in today's video, we are continuing the carbon fiber theme. When you look at it, there's only a couple things missing. The most obvious is these mirror caps. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you step by step, because it is a delicate process. We didn't want to breeze over it. How to add our all new dry carbon mirror caps. These are full replacements. You can see we have all of the plastic clips in place. And as you know, we do a lot of, well, while you're there. So while we're there and while we're that far, we have these really cool smoked out sequential turn signals that are going to replace this piece, which you can see right now is clear and looks like this. Now the process is fairly straightforward. There is always a risk that when you pull the mirror out that you could crack it. So be very careful when you're doing this, and we assume no liability for any broken mirrors. But we are gonna do our best to show you exactly what to do so that doesn't happen. As far as tools you'll need, you're going to need a T10. So you can see we have a really cool torque set here from Wera that we love to use. It's all color coded, feels good in the hand, and really just gets the job done. And then we're going to need some basic trim tools, and then I have some microfiber towels. Basically what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to pull the glass out. Then there's a couple screws that have to be removed, hence the T10. And then from there, we're going to let the mirror just hang, resting on the car, which is going to be sitting on a microfiber towel. So with all that said, let's get started. All right, so what we're going to do is first protect the car. So I'm going to just lay my microfiber over here. I found that Walmart sells rolls of microfiber towels, so that's why it's like a scarf. See, look at that. It's ready for winter. All right, first part of the process, take your mirror by hand, and you want to press it all the way in like that, and then up. And basically we are going to need to get under here. So now what you're going to do is, I like to use the widest tool that I have, which is this one. And what that's going to do is it's going to spread out the surface tension. If you use one that just has a real fine point, you're probably gonna break the glass. I will say, from my experience, the G20, G80 mirrors, and also the G series are much better than the F series. So if you had a bad experience with an F series, don't let it hold you back. What you're gonna do is just go in the back here, and you can see I'm even doing it with my hand as well. And you're just gonna go until you just pop it out like that. And then, as you can see, there is a bunch of different connections and whatnot behind here. We are just going to let the mirror hang at this time. Now, as we do, we always like to show you the starting point so you have an idea of where all the different clips are. So you can see that there's a little piece that goes over here, so that's going to get tucked in there. You have your 2 main clips, so you have one here and one here, and then you have 3 little clips like back to back to back right at the bottom. And then you also have some other tabs and whatnot to be aware of, and then this little piece. So what I found the best way to do is we're going to release this clip, we're going to release this one, and then we're going to kind of pull it out and around. I found that that tends to be the best, especially for this little clip over here. So with that being said, let me put this down and I'll show you what to do. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my hand over here, and I'm going to put some outward pressure on the mirror cap. And as I do that, I'm going to start to release the mirror cap just like that. So you can see I got that one done. Now let's move over here. Oh, where'd it go? Looks like that one already came off. So, well, now that that's all done, we're just gonna wiggle this guy off here, okay? And then you just pull it off like that. There is a clip over here, so again, just make sure that you get it nice and out of the way. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to peel off our little piece of tape here, and then pull up on this little clip, okay? It's gonna pop out just like that. The long piece goes down for when you go to reinstall that. All right, so now we can take this and take it over to our table. So now I need to borrow the 2 screws. So again, these are T10s. Oh, dang it. I told you they were T10s and they're not. They're T10s on the G20, I think. Wasn't yours T10s too? Zach doesn't know. You don't remember.
I'm a video guy.
He's a video guy. Oh, it's a T9. Come on, BMW. What the heck size is T9? Nobody uses a T9. Good thing I had my handy Wera set. All right. So I'm going to take this guy out, and that's going to go there. Next, we need to put the correct sequential smoked out turn signal into our mirror. So what I looked for is I just look for the point like that. So this way you can see that the point goes up, the point goes up. So this should be the correct one. This can be a little bit of a pain to get in and out. So I'm gonna try to show you how to do this as easy as possible. What I like to do is I like to completely drop it in and then pull it out like that and then get everything situated. So there is a little clip right there, if you can see that, where the turn signal is going to sit under that. And if you go like that, everything should be good. Let's check out the other side so you can see everything fits really nice. One of the reasons that we use dry mirror caps is, as you can see, it's incredibly thin. And then we also have the plastic, so everything clips in place. It's not an overlay or anything like that. With the wet carbon, what they do is you take, it's a much more affordable option. It's just not as high quality. That you take a mirror cap like this and then you put carbon over it. So it just ends up being a little bit more chunky, but I want the best quality on this car that we can get. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my T9. See, good thing these are color coded. Makes it easy. I'm just gonna reinstall my OEM screws. Snug these up. Again, make sure that everything down here is situated. All right, so, and you're gonna take this guy, pop it in there, like that. And I'm just going to sit this on here. Whenever you're dealing with electronics, it's always a really good idea to test it out. So let me test it out, make sure everything works good. And then we'll do the final install.
Woohoo!
Yeah, buddy.
That's sick.
Look at that. That looks really cool. I love how that looks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that everything is lined up over here. So what you want to do is there's a little tiny groove here. The plastic, you got to make sure that everything is perfectly lined up. Goes right into that groove. And that's the beauty of dry carbon. Everything just fits a million times better. Is lined up.
Wow.
Boom. All right, I got that piece in. So now it's time to just put my mirror back on. So what you want to do is just line up your mirror, push it back on like that. Just make sure it free spins. And yeah, everything right now is completely installed. And check it out. All right, so what I want to do, since we have one of each on the car right now, let's take a look at it and you can see both sides. So you can see that this one is just clear. It looks fine, but that looks awesome. Check out how cool this is. Look at that. Kind of pains me to think that I had the other ones PPF'd and not these, but maybe we'll have to get these PPF'd. Yeah, the carbon, look at it. It's got carbon here, carbon here, carbon here. It's just like the completing piece of the side of the car. So super stoked. And while we were there, we did the sequential blinker and I'm super happy we did it. So now that you guys are a pro, let's fly through the other side. While we're headed over to do the other side, Zach also reminded me, my G20 guy over here, that the sequential blinker fits on the G20. The G80 mirror cap does not fit, but we do have G20 carbon caps. So if you have a G20 and not a G80, there's a lot of stuff in here that's still for you. And the mirror process and all is still the same. So here we go. Wish me luck that I don't break a mirror. Now, for those of you who are going to get this out, I will show you how to do it. So, as we said before, there's this little clip over here. You just have to make sure that that is released. And it's really tight. So you have to basically just kind of keep futzing with it. And it comes out like that. Look at that, it looks so much worse when you compare it to that. Man, come on BMW. What are you thinking? I think they used the T9. Get the mirror, pop it back on, make sure it's fully clipped in, and make sure it moves. We're good. All right, so as you can see, everything is fully installed. Now, if you are familiar with mirror caps, you will know that BMW does not just like take a mirror cap and say, hey, let's make it exactly the same on the other side. Just so you see from example, my OEM ones, like the point, you can see that this side is a little bit longer. And then also, if you measure from the point to the car, it's always closer on the driver's side. Like it's like a finger and a half, the technical measuring term. And then over here, you can see it's 2 fingers and a quarter. So, and that's exactly the same as the OEM. Why does BMW do that? I have no idea. It probably has to do with the angle that the mirrors sit, because you need different angles from the passenger and also on the driver's side. So to wrap up our video, now that you know that everything looks amazing, if you guys are interested in a set of mirror caps for your BMW or other performance parts or accessories, be sure to see the links down in the description. We also have links to our really cool Wera Tools, which helped us out today. Saved our butt because, well, I thought we needed one tool and we needed another, so the Wera came in super handy. So once again, that's Zach behind the camera. My name is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, check us out at kiesmotorsports.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in video 3 of our 4-part series where we're adding carbon fiber to our G80 M3.